Hi guys, this is Ganga here. I am a tutor for tertiary level students, and a couple of students been working with have been preparing for their GAMSAT examinations. A quick note that I would like to share based on my experience with how the questions are phrased and how candidates are preparing to sit for the examinations. There is an element of being able to understand whether the questions are asking about the evidence from the text itself, whether they're asking about the subject matter of the text itself, or whether the question is actually extrapolating from there and asking about the text in the context of a larger conversation. So that is a skill that students need to develop in order to answer the questions. Otherwise, they are losing a little bit more time than necessary, first of all. Second of all, there are occasions where the question will lead you to a different answer if you are looking at it from an evidence-based approach, that the evidence is within the text. You would arrive at a different conclusion, a different answer, or a different choice within the choices given. And if you actually look beyond the text, it's actually a different answer. And that is potentially what is causing many candidates to feel that, hey, I was very sure that that was the answer. However, I've been told that that is not the answer. So a quick example that I would like to share with you guys is this one, where you notice that the text is at this stage for the purposes of this video is not as relevant, but what I would like to draw your attention to is the question itself. So you notice that the question is phrased very directly. It's saying that according to comment 1, using the term settlement to describe the arrival of the British is. So this is a vocabulary or subject matter or context based question, which is based on the evidence from the text itself. So you go back to the text, you look at it, and you figure out your answer from there. Question 2, if you look at it similarly, it says comment 2 suggests that the decisive factor when considering whether to use the words or invasion or settlement is. Again, it is looking at the text itself, looking at the words that's used in the text and the meaning of the text in its entirety. And therefore, again, you go back to the text, you look at it, and you will be able to get the answer. However, when you look at question 3, it is phrased in a very subtle difference, which you would need to pick out. So here, the particular examples of invasion and occupation used for comparison in comment 2. And then the keywords here, seem chosen to. So seem chosen to means that it is asking the candidate to look at it on a wider perspective, in the sense of among all the different ways in which this message could be communicated, this text is in the way that the message was indeed communicated. So why this way? And therefore it is not within the text, it's actually outside of the text that you're looking at. And therefore the answer then becomes C in this instance, and it is because you're looking at it from that lens. If you were to look at it in a similar way of question 1 and 2, where you went back to the text and looked at it as looking at an evidence-based answer, then the tendency of you to choose one of the other options would be generally higher. And this is something that candidates appear to be struggling with based on my experience with the learners that I've been working with. So that is something that I would encourage all candidates preparing for their GAMSAT to do. Look at develop your skill in looking at the questions and understanding whether the questions is linking back to the text itself as an evidence-based approach, or is it more broader and it's actually looking outside of the text. And having that skill developed would potentially improve this way that your scores are generating for yourself. So good luck with your preparation and take care.